Right, so we're just going to go through your little brief scouting report that I've done for you, and we'll go through what, like, I'm going to pinpoint a couple of things that we can talk about, what I want to see the improvement the next day. We'll start in possession. So obviously, positional wise as well, left-footed player playing on the right. A big thing for me on that is the ability to go both ways, which you showed me, but that we spoke about, I think, on the pitch where you turn down once when you could go on your right. The whole point of being able to go both ways is you keep them guessing, don't you? Like, he wouldn't expect you to go that time on the right.
No.
And you were in, weren't you? Like, it was because you've gone left foot. So it's like, I kind of use it like opposites. So if you're going on your left foot, even though it might be strong side, because you're going, sooner or later, I want that space on my right.
Yeah.
But then if you might go, so for instance, you're a left-footed player, I think maybe the first couple of times you go on your right foot, you go on your right foot, and then they show you, then the next, might be the third time, you can then use your left foot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? One thing, what I think, I don't know if I spoke about, but when you link from the right, when you go in and play to your striker, follow it.
Yeah.
But like your detail and your run's got to be there. Like if it's just a jog, once you've passed it's like a change of speed.
Yeah.
Because you know what I mean? And so it's like once you might be fronting him up here, imagine if there's a pitch, you're fronting him up there, you wrap into your striker, you've got to change speed. So he's just saying it might be a shot.
Yeah.
Do you understand that one?
Yeah, yeah.
Like where you're just going like little things like that. And even stuff when it comes into you, like if it just comes into you from midfield or your fullback plays to you there, just go around the corner first time.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I think like, I've seen like, you could do some good things today, but it was like, everything was a dribble.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Listen, they were good, but it's just the higher levels you want to go to.
Yeah.
You've got to have them variations.
Yeah.
And also like, I think a player like yourself can have days where you're not getting the ball.
Yeah.
So what I would say to you is you've got to know how to get the ball or go and find the ball. Like for me, if the ball's over here, let's just use this as a pitch, and it's like sometimes you know what it's like, it's going down the other side all day.
Yeah.
Just drift in and be a 10.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Just be a little bit of a 10 here, or where they might link in with you. Do you know, we were talking about going to striker, they might link in with you there.
Yeah.
And then you're affecting the game central areas, which means to shots or sliding people in.
Yeah.
Little thing as well I would say is, if midfielders have time on the ball, like we're talking about variation, I think big thing for wingers now is they don't affect the game without the ball.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Like making forward runs and stuff like that. So if your midfielder's got time on the ball here and you're here, that run, it's so hard to mark as well, because if your starting position's good, if you're not too up against him, if you're here, well, the thing is as well is if the ball's there, he's got to tuck around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If he stands with you there, you can just run through the inside of him.
Yeah, and even if it doesn't get played, I'm still like dragging him out.
Yeah, exactly. Where like even if but as soon as say it doesn't get played, so you make that run. What does that affect their back line? What do they start doing? It doesn't matter if it's wrong. Just say what you think, and then we'll work around it.
Say that again.
So midfielders had time on the ball a few times. You've made that run from out to in a few times, but you've not got it. What has their defensive line done? They're just dropped, aren't they? Because they're wary of you making that run. Do you know what I mean? So that's out where you might not actually get the ball, but you've dropped them off and created that space for the other one.
Yeah.
But then I call that the second phase. So you've made that run, they've dropped, they've played it in there. Now you've got to come alive and make another run and get on the ball. Because what happens is a lot of the time is somebody will make that run, they've dropped there, and then it's drifted. Then you've got to come alive again.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So you might end up being like a little bit of a striker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or you might end up in these little half spaces, what they call it.
Yeah, you can't stay in the same position all the time if you're not getting.
Yeah, exactly that. But a little thing for me as well is here. We're talking about variation. It's little things we're going round the corner first time, or linking in there or there. You got round the corner first time. If you go around the inside, where do you end up? Go around the inside, where are you ending up towards?
Like towards goal.
Exactly. So that'd be. But also, like if you can go around there, you can go the 1-2 and get the right foot across.
Yeah,
and end up crossing. For me, I would be going, if I'm marking you, I'm going to say, I'm not going to stop you on the inside, which probably means they're going to over-exaggerate it, which will get you in a lot on your right foot.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But like, little things as well is, when you're 1v1, you might, what I'd say is a good one for a left foot, which I used to do if I played on the right, I'd knock it down the right on my right foot, slow them down, then I'm checking back in on my left.
Yeah.
Because they're working really hard to stay with you.
Mm-hmm.
The weight's on that foot, and then you can check.
Right, yeah.
Okay, and a little detail for that, for if I'm here, instead of just going like inside, outside, just lift it.
Yeah.
So you go inside, but lift. I used to do that because they used to put the foot out there and it went in. If you lift it over, the leg's not up in the air, is it?
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you like go inside and lift it over, then you're past him.
Yeah.
So little things like, I'm giving you loads of information here, but like, I just like, whatever things I've just said there, just pinpoint like 1 or 2 things and let's try and do it tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll do.
Yeah, and listen, what I would say is, as a forward player, your mindset off the ball, so we've talked about on it, mindset off the ball, when the opposition have the ball in this kind of area, final third, your mindset for me has got to be, this is a chance for me to score or create.
Yeah.
Be aggressive with your pressing. You've got to really go and get after that ball.
Yeah.
Because if they lose the ball here, what's your 2 outcomes? What are probably going to happen here?
What, if I win it back?
Yeah.
Can cut in, shoot, or go down.
On cross. So I go like, you either shoot or you end up creating.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's like a mindset here. As soon as the goal kick there, playing out from the back.
You just got to see that happening.
Yeah, or even ball might just be a blonde clearance, and the ball's back and they're resetting, get into shape, and then when it comes out, you get after that ball. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But really aggressively, because if you do your work here, you probably don't have to do that long run back there.
Yeah.
And then because the worst thing as a wide man, as you know and I know, is when you're having to get back, then get forward, get back, and then it affects your quality when you're on the ball because you're tired, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So that would be a thing. What is there anything that you want to ask me, or is there anything what challenges you think we should do in the next couple of days? Because I want to put everyone down for 2 challenges, but I'm not like, see if we can, it's not about, I want you to nail that in the next 2 days. I just want to see, can you try it, or can you improve a little bit on it?
Yeah, probably using my right foot more, because it is quite predictable. Like, I know I can use my right foot. Like, I've been training it for months and that since the last time, because I got picked up on it then, but I'm just not used to using it. Yeah, well, I suppose. So it's just getting more confident the more I do it. Be confident.
I'm telling you now, I don't care if you make a million mistakes, it's just doing it is going to make it better.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like, for me, with your right foot, it's not about having great whip like you might have with your left or whatever, just put it in a really good area.
Yeah, exactly.
So for me, when I went, because I was a lefty, if I was going on my right there, my 2 crosses were simple. I passed it in that little corridor between the 6 yard and the 8 and the penalty spot, or I just cut it back.
Yeah.
Because they were simple ones for me.
Yeah.
I couldn't get it here and then just whip in with my right.
Yeah, you can't do like special technique, but...
Yeah, so let's have that, beating people on the outside for your right foot.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to put kind of 3 for you, because I've got an idea what I want to see how many times can you win the ball high up by pressing.
Yeah. I was going to say, I don't know, this one, but...
But also, the main thing is, what are you going to be judged as, the type of player you are? What are you going to be judged on?
My attacking.
Yeah, so your end product.
Yeah.
Like, what I'm saying is that how many assists you're going to get, how many goals you're going to get.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you can do loads of really good things. I say to people, but there's nothing at the end of it. It kind of means nothing.
Yeah, exactly. If it's not leading to a goal, then
what's the point? Yeah, exactly, really. But like, and then obviously you can, for me, for development things, then you work on your end product. But you getting in the positions is really important. But I think looking at the quality of your left foot, what's in the last 2 days, there should be end product with that left foot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But a little finish, what you have done a lot is that one, and the whip for the far side. So just sometimes when we talk about variation again, you've gone there, then you just reverse it in near post, because keepers will start stepping to that side, and they'll give you a little bit.
And like say, if I go with my right foot the first couple of times, they're gonna take me there. I prefer that so I can go in on my left. So it's just getting into the swinger, doing that, attacking with my right foot.
Yeah, but that's the thing. But especially as well as here, on here, when you are on the touchline, if you're a good player, you can see somebody's putting pressure on you.
Yeah.
If you're on the touchline, when it comes in, that for me, be like, just flick it round the corner.
Yeah.
Because that's your inside angle. Because your striker should be here.
Yeah.
And you know, if he's not there, don't worry about it, because that's the right thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the right thing to do. If you can't do it, you shut it off. Just set it back.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, exactly.
Is there anything else you want to ask or anything?
Probably should try and improve my off the ball movement. That's something I got picked up on last time as well. I played in midfield last time because I thought I'd get more touches or whatever, but my natural position's the wing.
Yeah.
So instead of just what I get picked up on a lot as well. Just going down the line, or like.
Is that when you're playing on the left or?
Left and right I play, but just instead of doing the same runs, like straight runs, because it's easy to mark, like going in or going around the outside, just timing it, like a step back on and then.
So I think that one, when I said go around the pass and follow into your striker, that's a curved run, which takes you inside again.
Yeah, and they could set it off and you know, shot or something. Yeah.
That one where there's no pressure on the ball in midfield and you make that run from out to in.
Yeah.
But a really simple one, which you've got to be good at, which every winger is. If you want the ball to your feet here, just a simple one. Take him long, get it short.
Yeah, drop off.
Yeah, and if you want it in behind him, you go short, go long.
Yeah.
This, you know what I mean? And
it's
then,
just them two simple things that are dragged into the position you
exactly.
want.
And then the levels that you go, if say I was working with you and say we were at a club together and you're playing up and with the levels are going, then you might add another one, might be a triple movement because they watched you and then they're going, right, he's going short and he's going long. Well, then you just add another one and you go short, you're long and you're short again.
Yeah.
And you keep them guessing.
Yeah.
But like, we're talking like loads of detail here. Let's just try and see one or two or three. If we can just see a little glimpse of these three things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Improvement.
Yeah, and that's what we'll do. So, but like I said, I'm going to be around your games or your sessions. So if you need anything, just come and ask me or anything like that, and we'll go through it.
Yeah.
All right, mate.
Yeah.
Top man.